And then, but All-Star Weekend, this weekend, Jason Tatum is going to be in the three-point contest. He'll be in the All-Star game. I don't know if Jaylen Brown will be because Jason Tatum broke his face. So Jaylen Brown might be in the game, might play little minutes, but Joe Mazzulla just got named head coach. So Joe, shout out to you. You're going to be in the All-Star game, coach in the East, which doesn't even matter anymore because they schoolyard bullshit to pick the teams anyways. So it's all good. It all works. But that's all I wanted to say about that. Some new pictures came out recently. A first teaser look at Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix in Joker 2, Folie à Deux. Whatever the title is. But this pretty much just looks like, probably she's Harley Quinn and she's looking at her man, Joaquin Phoenix. And I saw a video of Joaquin Phoenix at, I believe, the Oscars luncheon recently. And they all were like up on a stage and they're all standing there like all the nominees, and he is obviously in the middle of shooting this Joker movie, and he looks very skinny. He has long hair like what's his name, Arthur in the movie, and he's just like, real skinny, and he's just sitting there like kind of spacing out, and like everyone's in suits and he's kind of just in a black shirt. Like He didn't seem like Joaquin Phoenix was at that luncheon. It seemed like Arthur Fleck was at that luncheon, if you know what I mean. Like, he just is so in character right now, and you could tell from the video, like he was looking real creepy and weird, but in a good way, in a complimental way, because he did a really good job in Joker 1. If you haven't seen the Joker film with Joaquin Phoenix, he did a tremendous job, and that is a really crazy movie. As far as like superhero films, though, you don't expect it to follow the main character in such a tragic story and the main character be the villain, but like there's people that it's looking like are worse in the film, and then all of a sudden he becomes the worst, and then like he incites pretty much a citywide riots, and then he goes to Arkham, and the whole time you're not even sure if it's just him dreaming about what happened or what happened to him, so that's how he got in Arkham. You just don't know. And then the end of the film, he's like walking with blood on his feet, so like you have no idea where that film was gonna end and where it was going, and if it was true, and what narrative, like who's the narrator, who's how, like it was a crazy movie. But the second one I think is gonna be just as crazy, if not crazier. So I'm excited for that. But if you haven't seen the trailer from The Flash for that upcoming film, that looks amazing as well. And here's a first look at Michael Keaton as Batman. What? His new suit from the Batman film looks like it's going to be insane. Coming out June 16th. Worlds collide. Shout out that poster. The next poster, Flash himself looking down. They're not put. I like how they did it. Put Keaton's mostly face, have Flash looking down, so you understand that it's Flash and that this is a Flash movie, but hopefully you forget that Ezra Miller's been a fucking shit bag for the last however many months. Like, we probably should have already got this movie, but if we're being real. And here's the last poster with Sasha Calle's Supergirl, right? So Sasha Calle, I was a new fan of when I saw the original pictures of her like teased in the Supergirl outfit. I was like, oh damn. She's gonna be Supergirl. One, the suit looks fire on her, and the suit looks fire itself. And then she's sexy as all hell. I haven't done a baddie of the week in a long time. Sasha Calle, baddie of the week. If you guys don't know who she is, Google her, look her up. Thank me later. Just do your due diligence, because she is a baddie. John Wick, Chapter 4. Nice poster here, standing from the Eiffel Tower. I like it. John Wick Chapter 4 should be the longest movie in the John Wick series. Chapter 4 comes out March 24th, and I'm excited for it. Apparently there's going to be a trailer coming out this week that will probably drop tomorrow, so maybe in tomorrow's video we'll be talking about the John Wick trailer and see if I like that as well. But I really like that one. Kevin Feige, because obviously Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out, so he's been on premieres and shooting interviews and stuff like that. So he talked recently that there's going to be a Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland coming out soon, so that should be either this Christmas or next Christmas, probably 2025 if I know them. He said Deadpool 3 will be their first rated R movie, so he confirmed that it's rated R, even though we already thought it was going to be. So that it will be rated R, which kind of concerns me because, you know, maybe Blade will come out before that and Blade won't be rated R. I think maybe that should be rated R as well. He can change his mind if he would like, but I don't know. I think that would be a good thing to have Blade be rated R. And then he also said that he's going to be slowing down with the Disney Plus shows, right? So last year we got a ton of shows, and this year we have gotten nothing yet, right? So we are about to get Ant-Man and the Wasp, and we haven't had a show since She-Hulk. That came out last August, right? But it did 9 weeks, or yeah, 9 weeks, and normally they were doing 6 weeks, so 6 weeks is manageable. It's like a month and a half of straight, you're talking about this one show, and if that's the only thing that's on, that's all you're watching. Then they started to double up some of these shows. So you had like Boba Fett going at the same time as something. You had something else going on at the same time as something. If they come out the same day, then you're double watching things, and it's just chaos. So what I think they're trying to do is make it so that the Star Wars shows don't come out at the same time as the Marvel shows. But, right, you got Mando coming out in March. We thought for sure we were going to get maybe What If in January, or Secret Invasion in January. What happened to that? So now we're in the middle of February, almost the end of February, because February's a short ass month. 2 more weeks in this month's like just disappeared. Today, Ant-Man comes out. Then March 1st we have Mandalorian Season 3, which everyone's hyped for. And then I'm guessing that will run for 6 to 9 to 10 weeks. You never know how long those seasons are going to be. So that's going to be running, and then, you know, from then until that ends, then you have to then start after that. I don't know. So I think they're going to have to overlap at some point. I just think they're trying to figure out the best way to do it, and I'm pretty sure that won't end until May. If I'm correct, the last episode I think it's going to be around May the 4th. So the season finale is on the May the 4th. Be with you for the Star Wars people. I know what I missed. Ted Lasso had announced that it's coming out, season 3 of that, in March 15th, so that comes out soon. Then right after that, March 17th, season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost comes out. So I got a lot of shows coming up, man. And, you know, I can't wait for that. And, you know, that's just, yeah, I think it's going to be chaotic, to say the least, about the Mandos and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm hyped for Secret Invasion. Want to see more of that. Want to see more Marvel stuff. But let's get into some more Ant-Man stuff, shall we? We got Ant-Man, Quantumania tonight. I am so hyped for that. And then we got Guardians in May, right? So if we don't get Secret Invasion between now and May, then we have no Marvel stuff. We're gonna have what, Wakanda Forever, then what, the holiday special, which was good, both good. And then, so we're going to have Ant-Man kick off Phase 5. Then we're not going to have anything else until Guardians. They got to have something between Guardians. And then, no. Maybe something starts around May-ish, May 12th or something. Start right after Guardians comes out. Start another show. But, I don't know. But they're going to be slowing down because I think DC's only doing like 2 projects a year. Right? So I think they have 4 movies coming out this year, which is all that shit, that the last stuff that they still already had filmed. Then they're going to start coming out with the James Gunn stuff. And I think he unveiled 10 projects. And I think they're only going to put out 2 to maybe 3 projects. Maybe the third one a year hasn't been announced yet. And that's going to be stuff that they're sliding in. But I think they're only going to do like a movie and a show a year. You know, or like a 2 movies and a show a year or something like that. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to say. I think the future is very bright though. But Ant-Man tonight. I don't think the future's bright for him, man. I think Ant-Man might die tonight. You know, who knows? I'll confirm or deny tomorrow in the spoilers video. This is just me speculating. But I think he might die. I think Kang could die, and maybe in a post-credit scene. I know there's 2 post-credit scenes. Maybe in a post-credit scene, Kang, like, fights back or something, comes back in time. Who knows? Some crazy stuff could happen. Maybe Cassie, I think, lives on to carry on Scott's name. I think maybe Hank dies. But in an interview, I think Hank won't die, right? So I think, what's his name? Matthew Douglas, I think is his name. Matthew Douglas said in an interview, Ant-Man 4, if they do an Ant-Man 4, he wants his character to die. So maybe that just confirms that he didn't die in Ant-Man 3. I don't know. But crazy shit happening. Can't wait for tonight. If I made you laugh or die in this video, please comment below, like this video, subscribe, hit that bell if you're new. Don't miss any future videos. I'm just blanking on things to talk about, so I'm just gonna end this one here. Check out my last videos. Check out my Lego videos coming on Saturdays if you like those. I got a great video coming out this weekend. That build right, great video coming out Saturday, and then we have another video talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania spoilers coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned for that, y'all. Check it out. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Links in the description below. See you guys when I see you guys. Peace.